So here's warm-up number 2, just to give a bit of variety. It's important to keep the voice going. Of course, our voices won't disappear altogether in this period of not being able to rehearse together, but it will make it much easier when we do finally get back together again if you can keep singing a little bit. And it's also fun. We've all know about what the health benefits are of singing. There's something physical about the breath moving, the physical engagement of the whole body, which is enjoyable, and the chemists amongst you will be able to tell me why that is, and all the chemicals in the body that get released. But all we know really is that singing makes us feel good. So what better reason do we need? So we'll start off with a couple of breathing exercises. Breathing, I think, is absolutely fundamental to singing. So by isolating a little bit to start with, we can think about it more consciously. So I'm going to start with some exercises just on making a shh sound. This is about controlling the breath, both in and out. Of course, the best singers can sing for a long, long time on one phrase. And we're not in a choir. We've got the luxury of our colleagues to, if we run out of breath, it's not the end of the world. But nevertheless, the management of breath is very important, and it's really important for good intonation. So I'd like you to take a breath in and to time the breath in over 4 beats, 4 slow beats, and then to exhale over 6 beats on a shh sound, as if you are telling somebody to be quiet. Try and use up all the breath over those 6 beats. So here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop. Okay, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I get to the end of that, I've used up all the breath I've got. And then you should feel that you're breathing more deeply than normal. When we're just walking around, we're using only a very small proportion of our lung capacity. Obviously, when we do sport and when you swim, you're more aware because of the pressure of the water of the how much you're using your breathing apparatus. When we're singing, we're looking to extend that, to use it as a physical activity to make our breathing, all the breathing mechanism work a little bit harder. Let's do that again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so for me, that's reasonably comfortable to get to 6 beats at that tempo without running out. So we're going to extend it now. Still 4 beats to breathe in, 8 beats to breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now for me, that's using up, I feel like I'm having to work harder and more likely to run out. So we'll just try that one more time to get used to how much we can allow the air to go out on the out breath to make sure that it's all used up by the time we get to the end of those 8 beats. You can do this either seated, in which case please do sit and use your core muscles to support your tummy muscles to sit up straight so that the lower back is not slumped. That's absolutely fine. When you're sitting, try and keep your feet on the ground and the feet apart slightly, sort of hip width. If you're standing, which is preferable, I'm sitting at a piano because I'm about to play some chords in a minute. So, and I haven't got the gumption to adjust the video in between because I'm filming it on my phone. But if you're standing up, which is better, like we said in the first warm-up, make sure the balance is good. Front to back of your feet is balanced. Your weight is on the balls of the feet and the heels of the feet equally. Your hips are, so your knees are not locked. And you're feeling this kind of freeness in the back. Any of you who've done any Alexander technique, they talk about the neck being free, and that's a kind of good way to not sort of tilt the neck either back with the tension, and just to keep everything nice and relaxed. So we'll do that one more time. So into 4 beats, shh, out to 8 beats. So in, 2, 3, 4, shh. So now we're going to do this to a note you'll be pleased to hear. Here's an F. Let's sing that to an F. We're going to go 4 beats in, and then what I want to do, our 8 beats are going to be 4 beats of NG with the mouth apart, and then 4 beats of eh. So I'll demonstrate. So we've got 4 beats breathing in, 4 beats of 4 beats of eh. So we go in, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Okay, here we go. Let's try that. 3, so, and in, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that up a minor third. 3, so breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. And up another tone. 1, 2, 3, go. And one more. This time we're going to go and open to an R. This is a C. So in, 2, 3, 4. Good. So now we're going to do our exercise, which we're familiar with, which is extending the range over a bigger difference in tessitura from high to low. So this goes, to remind you, Zia, 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 Zia. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Zia, 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 Zia. Try that upper semitone. 2, 3, 4. Zia, 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 Zia. So this is not as demanding on the breath, but still have that same feeling that you're managing how your breath is going in terms of the phrase length. We'll try it a little bit slower to make it slightly harder to get that breath to the end. 2, 3, 4. Zia, 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 Zia. Upper semitone. 3, 4. Zia, 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 Zia. Up another semitone. Zia, 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 Zia. Some of you may find it. This is getting a bit higher for altos and basses especially. You may find it easier to go zia rather than zia. That's absolutely fine. Do whatever you find easiest. 3, 4. Zia, 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 zia. I definitely find that easier doing zia as a baritone. 3, 4. Zia, 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 zia. Good. We're going to try with a just one more other thing now quickly. Just to get things loosened up a bit. My, 2, 3, 4. My. More. Same thing. 3, 4. More. Ma. 3, 4. Ma. Good. Hopefully you're starting to feel a bit more warmed up now. Going to finish with two little exercises which are more brain exercises than singing exercises. First of all, I'd like to do a chromatic scale. A chromatic scale, for those of you who don't know, is one with all the semitones in. So instead of a major scale, which might go like this, a chromatic scale goes like this. We don't often have to sing long chromatic scales like that, but it's a good exercise to see if we can end up in tune. 2, 3, 4. Ma, 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 ma. So we'll try that now to Ma. 1 and 2 and ma, 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 ma. You might find it helpful to have frames of reference at the sort of third points. So we get da, 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 ya. That's the first third. The second third is da, 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 ya, to there. And then the last third. Da, 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 da. So let's try this to more. Okay, going all the way through. 1 and 2 and more, 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 more. Again, this is quite a long phrase. You'll need to use all of the breath, and if it helps to get louder as you get higher, that's fine. So now to Ma. 3 and 4 and Ma, 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 ma. Same thing to More. 3 and 4 and more, 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 more. And our final brain teaser is our favourite one, the counting exercise. So what key should we do this in? We'll do this in D major. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. That one, okay? So whether I'll successfully play this on the piano and sing it is quite unlikely, but I'll give it my best shot. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, 8, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm quite surprised I managed that actually. So we'll try that. Let's try that again. A little bit quicker. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, 8, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've lost the harmony at the end, but I got most of the words right. So good luck with that. Have a good listen to the videos for this week and see you shortly.